Hello guys, the Behemoth here, and today we're playing Company of Heroes again. The Falaise Pocket Campaign, and we're on mission number 2, City on the Siege. The last time, we got our ass kicked pretty hard by the Americans, and well, now I thought this was time to get some payback, but we are going for the offensive, I think. So, let's see and find out.
Juncker has delegated responsibility to me, so listen up. The Americans could be here at any moment. They will not underestimate us again, so expect a much larger force. Our garrisons must be defended. If the battle looks grim, focus all defenses around the river crossings. And no matter what, defend the church. If we lose that, all hope is lost.
So, we gotta defend the church now. And we got a sniper on front. It is pretty awesome. Snipers are very good at long range, but if you keep them in a building, then they will snipe off a infantryman every few seconds. And well, we got some stormtroopers, which means they are very good. They are way better than the Volksgrenadiers and better than the Grenadiers.
Orders coming, men. Form up.
Now, there is already a Flag 88 on the front lines that I built in the previous mission. Luckily it's still there. But now I'm going to build a lot and lots more of them. Because, well, they are pretty cheap. Pretty cheap, they are very cheap. And the first Americans already here. Yeah. Right, very quickly, but my Flag 88 is already in position and blowing the Americans off. Really good. And luckily my sniper is already over there. And there my stormtroopers come with their MP44s. It's pretty strange actually to hear stormtroopers in a World War II game. Normally when you hear stormtroopers it's like in the company, nothing. Well, they are in Company of Heroes, but in Star Wars.
Pack it up and let's get moving.
Well, I think I will watch Star Wars again sometime. Maybe not today because I'm watching Game of Thrones lately quite a lot. And yesterday I talked about Band of Brothers. I absolutely love that series. I hope that someday they will make a remake of it, or else a Band of Brothers 2. I don't know how they will do it, or when, but well, they have the Pacific and that's basically Band of Brothers 2, but I watched the first episode of it, and it didn't grasp me yet as the Band of Brothers did at the first episode. I might be wrong. Might be way better when it continues. But first off, I watch Game of Thrones because I'm all into that and I absolutely love it. All those intrigues and, well, conspiracies against each other. 7 noble families that are striding each other for, well, for absolute power, and well, that's pretty awesome. Pretty hard to do, but if you can manage it, then it's pretty awesome. Now they keep on coming with only infantry and nothing my 88s and my stormtroopers can't handle. Actually, these stormtroopers can shoot straight. Well, that's the Star Wars stormtroopers. But where was I? Yeah. Game of Thrones. It's a really awesome game. Ned Stark is well, you might know him from Lord of the Rings. He was which one did he play? I think, well, he did play Boromir in Lord of the Rings. It's the same actor, and the way he plays Ned Stark in this is really awesome. It's there are a lot of awesome actors, really good actors, and they're all very good. And the guy that's Uh, I totally forgot his name. Let me look it up. I have a list right here of all the names. I will just look them up. Not Senor. Popstar. No. Yeah, let's see. Fine. No, Tywin Lannister is the old guy, the father of the Lannister family. Where is he? Where is he? The son of Cersei Lannister? Not Tyrion Lannister, that's the dwarf. And the dwarf guy is so awesome. He is so smart and just really awesome guy. Anyways, Joffrey Baratheon. The guy, Jack Gleeson, that plays him is so rude. Everybody that sees him just hates him. And with a good reason, he's just a unbelievable little prick. The moment you set eyes upon him and, well, you get to know the character, he's just a unbelievable prick. There's no other words for it. And, well, I'm at the point where he is, well, he wants to be king. He's, I don't know if I should spoil it actually. Some of you might have seen it. But I'm at the point where the king is no longer the king. If I can say it like that. I don't know if it's a spoiler like that, but let's get back to the game. Game of Thrones? No. Game of Company of Heroes. There are some rages and some barge riflemen. They are trying to capture my garrison, and well, I've got a puma and some stormtroopers helping us out. And I'm just going for two mines, the teller mines, which are really powerful anti-tank mines. They won't go off when you have infantry sitting right on top of them. But well, if your tanks drive onto them, then they explode and will do a lot of damage actually. And the butterfly bombs, you can call them in anywhere and they just drop little bombs, which will just, well, if an instrument steps on them then he dies, and it takes I think a few hits for a tank to blow off his tracks. But it's very effective actually. If you have a tank driving all over the butterfly bombs and getting him tracked right in the middle of it, and we engineers or pioneers that will try and go repair it will just be hit by the other butterfly bombs that are in the area. And well, it's a sitting duck when it's still sitting there.
It appears the Americans are easing off. Sir, we need orders. What do we do? And the defenses. Every soldier to his post.
Yes. The Americans are retreating, but not for long. They are just gathering their forces. It was just a expeditionary force, just to see where we are going, or what our strengths were. But I think I'll go ahead and get.
This is not just an advanced force. This is a full-out invasion.
Give me time to think. Keep the bridgeway secured.
We cannot handle this force with our limited resource, Funker. This is too much.
Pullman, ready my staff car.
Yep. So the Americans are fighting in full force, so that means I just need to get back to base and set up a defense perimeter around the riverheads. Not the beachhead, but the river bridges. There are 3 passes, one top, middle, and one in the bottom. The one in the middle is a bridge, the other 2 are low passageways for infantry and tanks to pass through. So I'm just going to sit right here, get a bit of more defensive perimeter, and whoop, get that sniper back to base, because I do not want to lose my sniper. And yes, they already destroyed my 80 or 88 anti-tank gun.
We can now booby trap strategic points.
But those 88s are no longer necessary, and they're just there to delay their advance just a bit, because I want to set up my defensive perimeter. And well, I already got one 88 right in the middle in a very strong position. As you can see, they already are pushing down south. So my first priority is to build an 88 right in the south. There's one 88 left alive on the front lines.
Hitting our base.
They are delaying the enemies up, well, going up north. Yes, I'm going to lose that garrison, but I cannot win against, well, in a open field against this many in a prolonged attack. I cannot win it. I'm just needing to set up a defense perimeter around some bottlenecks, which are way easier to secure and, well, to hold. I was going for some sandbags right here, but well, if I did it right across the bridge, then I would have cut my guys off. If a force like this would come over, and well, then I would have been cut off. But my 88 is not firing, and I have no idea why. Why is he not firing? So I think I'm just going to assume direct control and see where I can fire. But still nothing. So I think the wall right on the right side of my stormtroopers right there are in the way. Now I get my stormtroopers in the building and let them hold out as long as possible. Now I have Pioneers with flamethrowers, but he doesn't want to pick up his flamethrower, and then he just falls over and dies. Now luckily in the south it goes all good, it goes really well. I've got a Puma and an 88, so enemy infantry and enemy tanks are getting a hard time crossing over there. And I see that there are a lot of riflemen over there clumped up. But unfortunately the Americans do a strafing run with their planes and I'm getting pinned down. I was trying to get them out of there with cloaking and not letting enemies fire upon them. But that was not supposed to happen. And luckily we got some reinforcements. Some Panzer Grenadiers and a Panther and a Stook. Oh no, a Panzer IV. Sorry. The Stook is up north, still holding the North Bridge, North Crossing. Oh, the Puma is very low, but nothing is coming over there. So do everything. Yep. And I think I'm going to destroy the wall right now, just to get a clear view of the surroundings and hopefully kill the Americans that are pummeling my garrison and with 2 stormtroopers in them. Those stormtroopers really are just juggernauts. They are survived for so long. I got so many guys shooting at them and well, they do not give one shit because they are still alive. I'm getting my Panther right up there, and my Panzer, well, he is going down south. Up north nothing is still come down, because I still have an 88 right on the front lines over there, and well, if something goes up north then I will know about it, because the enemies will try to destroy it first. Now there's a Pershing, M10 and a Sherman over there. Yes, well, that Pershing does not know how to face his armor, so he'll just, well, he just dies. And as you can hear, I'm seeing what, and there are the northern forces. M10 tries to go for it, but there is an 88 and a Panther over there. And then some stormtroopers with Panzer tracks. Pioneers with flammenwerpers and an AT, no not an AT, an infantry object. They just go up north and well, try to support the stoop that's over there. The Panzer is getting prepared by the Panzer Grenadiers, and I was just looking where the others were, but they were lying on the ground with, well, with their guts spilled out. And that's not a very good thing to have. Because well, your life expectancy is a bit short if your guts are not in your body. Well, that's what I would think. And strafing around again, trying to hit my Panzer Grenadiers or something like it, and actually hitting my Volkswagen, no, not my Volkswagen Jägers, my Luftwaffe squad. Now the Luftwaffe squads are very poor at combat, but they're really good at repairing and setting up defenses. In multiplayer they can build an 88, and they can build a flak fueling, which is just like the Americans have. It's the quad 50 cal. It's basically that, and well, the anti-aircraft gun that you see in the GPU test, it's basically that one. Just a massive gun. Well, not massive. It's just 4 guns that shoot at not simultaneously. The up first and then the lower ones. But there's another push, and well, there's a bombing run. Fortunately, it completely misses. I try to get my Panther out of the way, because my Panther is the strongest force on my team right now. But the Pershing is almost dead. There are Panzer tracks firing at it, but it's unfortunately not very accurate. And well, somebody just destroys my sniper. I think it was a tank right there that shot my sniper. And another one run. Fortunately, lots of it miss and do not hit my AT gun at all. So that's a good thing. Only a person left, and he's on very low health. Very low health is he is dead actually. So I'm calling in a firestorm right now. What firestorm does is, well, it is artillery, a lot of artillery shells, but it burns over time as well. No, it does not burn over time. And I call it in hand shots. It's just airplanes flying about and killing enemy armor. But the Luftwaffe was not aware of any buildings in the area and just flew straight into it. Which is not very productive. Because, well, if you fly into a building, you can't fly anywhere else. That's basically it. No, I still have my Panzer Grenadiers, only one guy left. He starts to repair things. First off, my Flak 88. And it's pretty silent over here. Not a whole lot going on. I think the hardest push was right there in the middle. That's nothing right now. So I'm just setting up some mines. And trying to get the enemies far into the red. But they are going again at my middle. But my middle is just the strongest point in my defense right now. 188, a Panther and a bunch of stormtroopers. They will not cross this bridge very easily. Especially if I set up with some firestorms. Because that will just nuke the infantry and I don't know if it does damage to enemy tanks. I think it does. Not a whole lot, but quite enough to to make them feel uncomfortable. I would not just sit there and take it. Yeah. Let's see, I'm getting message by phone.
We have radio contact with High Command. They wish to speak to you to relay orders. It is about time. We're getting out of here.
Just some nonsense. And well, High Flyer says a lot of nonsense. He is back, by the way. I played him with him yesterday night. A whole lot of World of Tanks with him. We had amazing fun. We have this new thing in World of Tanks. We pick our Panzer 1s. Panzer 1 Ausführung C. Oh, cutscene. I'm sorry.
Please repeat. The signal is very weak.
Your orders are as follows. You must hold Tron until the entire 7th Army has evacuated the pocket.
No, we're still not hearing you. Here, let me try something.
These are your orders.
Gentlemen, I suggest that we leave immediately.
Leave? As long as Germans are fighting the way to Tron, we must keep the door open.
Well then, Hess, congratulations. You are hereby promoted Oberleutnant effective immediately. You can stay if you want to.
The 7th has not made it to the town. If you go now, you are disobeying a direct order from High Command.
As far as High Command knows, that order never made it to Tron. Anyone that doesn't want to die here is free to join me. Otherwise, good luck, gentlemen.
Well, there's the mission complete, and well, what we do in our Panzer 1 Ausführung C, I will talk about it tomorrow. Yep, it's it's a bit false of me just to begin with talking about the Panzer 1 Ausführung C and a lot of fun that we have in it, and not finish it, but well, you will hear about it tomorrow, and I will tell you then what it is, because tomorrow will be quite a long episode, and I think I will cut it really hard, because it isn't fun to watch it all. Because I'm trying to go for the medal, because it's the first medal I will get in this entire campaign. Yep. And I didn't hold all territory in this one because, well, I might have could, but getting to a bottleneck and deploying the defenses right there is way better. So this is the Behemoth signing off, and I will see you tomorrow with the last one of the Flash Pocket gameplay. I'll see you guys tomorrow.